for Svenskeren right here. Svenskeren jukes out because he knew he was close. Really good read.
Still taking damage, but he's actually going to come back in. Cuve's under the turret, but he's actually just out of range and Sven.
The minions
might even look back in for him. Minions doing damage.
coming first.
Svenskeren can do it again. Right to the Q. Wall ups over. They've got Cuve. First blood. TSM. Bjergsen starts him over the wall. Ambition repels down to his death. Also with the second kill.
Oh, so many smart micro elements in that play. But because he's getting pushed in, he really likes a higher spell damage Q.
All in.
Yeah.
Ulti does go in for a cross. Dead. Bjergsen with a perfect calculation.
Really nice soul.
Syndra picked during Worlds because you can run cleanse versus a stun, but you can't cleanse these spears off your face when they come flying in here. Crown just simply drops. Have so much pressure in the lanes. Answer.
Yeah, Bjergsen's
looking to be fast himself.
Looking for the stun, does get the first one. Bjergsen chains it in. Cuve now going to be the target. He's overheated, and Bjergsen grabs another.
And again, Bjergsen suddenly is tough because guess what? He can just push in, and that's the value of winning matchups. You need to translate that advantage into a different lane. Gone are the days where you solo kill people in lane.
Close the distance fast, and Svenskeren's entering another lane, and it's Crown now.
Oh, good stuff for Bjergsen. Flash kick, ulti all in, and Sven gets the next one.
It's like seeing Faker all over again. Just a long distance QE by Svenskeren. It's a little thing. Being safe in your approach to brushes can change the entire game because I got them 2 kills. Got Bjergsen ahead. Now Sven's in a little bit of trouble here because there's still some teleport
right in. Good combo in there. Sven is going to go down. No Bifrost might have saved him. Safeguards the safety. Might be enough help. Double lift. Takes out Wraith on the other end. He's getting chased by Cuve, but Bifrost will pay the price as Ruler gets the trade.
Just the first kill on the board for Samsung. Not much else to speak of. Not going to be able to take down double lift either. Teleport and go. He didn't do that. We see the big lead for TSM, and they haven't taken the foot off the accelerator.
Crown just can't move off this at all. In fact, they're going to go for a dive. Ambition forced to repel out of the way, but they might still go for a good pull from Wraith. Might be enough to defend, and double is firing shots into the enemy team. Wraith takes a lot of damage, but Bjergsen all-ins onto Ruler and chunks him down to flash forward. Really wants to kill, and he does get it. Hornster came down as well. TSM all-inning for the bottom turret. Not done, actually. Bjergsen going to juke out the ulti as Crown barely shorts the chain of corruption, but I don't quite know how they get out of this one. Let's find out. Crown gonna get knocked up here. Sven kicks him into Bifrost. Hornster's here as well, and he flushes the wall, but double it swoops in to clean him up as Hornster gets credit.
That was a dirty play. When you're winning this hard, that you force the enemy. This is the problem. If they sweep right now, they don't find any wards, and they're really gonna start doubting themselves. Like, are these guys playing with like 6th sense? But they're starting Baron right now.
Here's the panic from Samsung. Cuve. Crown actually eats the damage. Proto belts on his face and dies now. Flushes towards Cuve for the stun. The zone use is good, but I don't think it's going to save him. And Hornster grabs the double.
That also works. Just start the Baron, guys. Bait him in, lure him in, and then just blow him up. This is what you can do with a 10,000 gold lead. I understand why TS
so far ahead, but the game isn't over. Samsung Galaxy certainly doing something right. His ambition maybe caught, repels out of the way, goes back down to Svenskeren. He gets kicked back in, stun after the concussive blows, and Bjergsen blows him up before the Brawl come out. And now Hornster's going into the back line. Wraith getting tied up in the front, forced to flash out. Cuve practically dead as TSM surge forward for a couple kills.
It was just straightforward stuff for TSM. They got the picks. Ambition once again was too far forward. He tried to make the plays this game, tried to do it again, tried to be the furthest point as they tried to get the Baron vision. Honestly, they could have just hung back, because remember, they did have that Baron vision, but at some point you're ceding too much. At some point, you're giving too much over to TSM, and now the Baron is
Brought to be first place in this group. Top 2, there are people that think that RNG and Samsung will make it out, and TSM won't.
Ooh, it's actually maybe Casio onto Bio, but TSM a little too far ahead. Tower's already broken. Sven trying to kick one in, but Bjergsen just blows up Ruler. Gonna get kicked back in. His ambition as Sven dives in onto him, and it's just carnage in the Samsung Galaxy Nexus phase.
Yeah, people getting smashed right now with this Baron buff. They just put the battering ram in front of the base and just going in.
Let's up, boys.
Well, it's maybe about time for the Nexus start's going to start to get broken. Cuve, barely any health to play with. His ambition getting dove on as well. TSM going to complete the ace here. His ambition goes down to Hornster. A double kill for the Canada, seal the deal. And TSM going to win their first game at Worlds.
As up, like I said, TSM should be very proud. Excellent controlled display against a Samsung team that, of course, picked up a victory yesterday. And this is the TSM that people were talking about in scrims.
Yeah, because the game stalled out, we honestly didn't pay enough respect to just how well Bjergsen played that early game and how well